Alright, number 9.
Welcome to Jimmy Cook Oval. Hyde Park High School is the venue. It is day 3, round 5 of the BCSA T20 National Tournament being held in Johannesburg. It is moving day as the teams are fighting for playoff spots, the last scramble for the playoff spots. And here from the Hyde Park Oval, we have the big one. This is the clash of the two teams that have confirmed their spots in the semi-finals. Tomorrow's semi-finals being held at Pirates and the Imperial Wanderers Stadium. It is top of the table, unbeaten Gauteng, the Central Gauteng Lions. They are 4 from 4, winning all their games with a bonus point. They take on the Northern's blind cricket team. They are also 4 from 4, winning 2 of their games with a bonus point. This game, to see who will finish top of the table in this BCSA blind cricket tournament for 2021. So the toss has been concluded 10 minutes ago, with the Central Gauteng Lions team winning the toss and electing to field first. So the umpires are on the field, so are the opening batsmen from the Northern's cricket team. It will be John T. Kodza, the wicketkeeper from Northern, shirt number 11. He will open alongside Asanda Masondo, the number 9. He is a B3. John T. Kodza, a B2. The Gauteng side also ready and waiting. And they throw the ball to Luando Bidla. He will open the bowling from the pavilion end. So just a reminder that these are the top 2 teams. Both teams are unbeaten and they are both vying for that top spot in the log. So yesterday we saw our first victory for a team batting second. Here at the Jimmy Cook Oval, the Gauteng team will look to make it 2 from 2. Both teams playing their second game here at the Jimmy Cook Oval. Both times batting first, both times chasing the score down with relative ease. So, looks like we're just about ready to get underway. Luando Bidla, right arm coming around the wicket to the left-handed Kodza. The first ball is dabbed towards point. And Masondo is on his horse and is sent back halfway through the wicket. And it is a dot ball. Bidla around the wicket one more time. This one also dabbed to the man at point. And 2 dot balls to start the game. Around the wicket one more time. This one is angled in towards the leg stump and he is turned it around and the Northern's team is off and running. Bidla this time bowling to Masondo, facing for the first time. He helps it on the offside and they will get through for a single. The winner of this game will finish top of the table and will get to play their semi-final at the Imperial Wanderers Stadium tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Second team, the team that loses, will finish second and they will play their semi-final at Pirates Cricket Club. Bidla around the wicket. This one is down the leg side and batsman cannot get any bat on it, and our first extras of the game. Beadler around the wicket, hits more. This one on off stump, and it is played to point. It is another dot ball. Beadler going through this one. It is angled in and just misses leg stump, and it is running towards the fence. The batsman will turn back for a couple, and 2 runs to the total, and concludes the first over, 5 without loss. Northerns.
That looks like Dr. Malinga. Again. Hi, coach.
Oh, coach. It's not good. What is it? Hola.
So opening the bowling from the neighborhood end, Dr. Malinga, right arm. He is a B1, and he will bowl his first over. This one is around the wicket, off the wicket, on the leg side, and a no ball. Malinga around the wicket to Masondo. This one is on 5th stump, and it is tapped back. The keeper collects, and it is another dot ball. If you are just joining us, it is the BCSA National T20 Tournament from the Jimmy Cook Oval, brought to you by Hollywood Bets. Malinga around the wicket one more time. This one is tapped past point, and there's a run being taken. Throw to the bowler's end from Buhle Beadler, and batsman gets through safely. Malinga just about ready to go. He bowls to Cutter for the first time. Malinga's just about ready to go now to Cutter. This is played to the deep third man region, and finds Kamogelo Motswaneng, the man on the fence. He throws that in, just a single. Straight away on that to Masondo, and it is played to square leg as the third of the Beatlers does the fielding, Isaac.
What do you mean the blockout classes? Who's got that? For who? I don't have either. Victor's got a white stripe, one stripe on there, so he's a B1.
Umpire's just sorting out the equipment for one of the Gauteng fielders. Alright, it looks that the equipment has been sorted. The man in question was Victor Ntsinde, and he will go to the umpires. They will check whether they're happy with that equipment. It seems that they are, and we are just about ready to get back underway. Alright, just about ready to get underway. Malinga down the leg side. Masondo looking to help it on its way, but Michael Ledby to the wicketkeeper, getting his body behind the ball and only prevents it to just a wide. Malinga to Masondo. This one is too far off on the offside of the wicket, and Ledby gets there. It is a no ball. This one is straighter, and it is played to cover, and it is another dot ball. Luando Bidla, the man doing the fielding on the edge of the ring. Last ball off the second. Malinga to Masondo. This time walks down the wicket and hits that towards the mid-on region, and they will get through just for a single. So, length is second over, but it's over, and it is 11 without loss after 2. Bidla will continue, right arm around the wicket. Masondo, the man facing. This is played onto the leg side. Not too much conviction in the shot, just a dot ball. Both teams have been clinical so far in this tournament, and this will be the biggest challenge they will face in what could possibly be a dress rehearsal for the final. No ball, that one going too far down on the leg side. Wheeler around the wicket. This one also off the wicket on the leg side, as it is back-to-back no balls. Angle this one right at the batsman, and Masondo cannot get it off. Hits that straight to square leg for a dot ball. Isaac Biedler, the man doing the fielding there. Down on the offside, and big swing from Masondo, and does not connect through to Leadbeater, the keeper. Dot ball. Another one on the offside. He plays right that back to the bowler. Good start with Gauteng here. From Gauteng with the ball. Biedler going to Masondo one more time. That ball is played to Isaac Biedler one more time. It is another dot ball. This one is on the offside, and it is played to the man at short cover. It is a dot to end. Over number 3, 13 without loss, Northerns.
Number 20. Number 20.
We'll see Somdlalo, the new bowler for the Central Gauteng Lions. His first ball being dispatched through the mid-on region for a couple of runs, and it seems Jonty Kotzer has changed his stance, and then he changed his switch, hits it back to his left-handed stance, and turns that around to Johan Schrober, the man at a short 45. So let's start this with the ball for the Gauteng. Malinga will look to continue that. This one down the leg side. Schrober at shot 45 cannot get down to stop it. But fantastic work from Buhle Bidla. He will come around and he will restrict them to only 2 runs. Good work in the outfield by Buhle Bidla. Cuts to this time through the offside. That one is played to extra cover region. They will get through for a single. 4 balls through in the 4th over. 5 runs coming off it. Northerns with a very pedestrian start to this. Their 5th and final round robin game. No ball signaled by the umpire. Masondo hits that through and it just misses the stumps. Would have been found wanting if that was a direct hit. And they go through for an extra run. There is Malinga. This one is wide off the offside. And it is a dot ball. John T. Kotzer looking to dispatch that hard through the offside, but cannot get a hold of it, and it is a dot ball. Malinga to ball his last of the over. Kotzer facing. Just doing some last minute checkups, making sure that all the fielders, the right amount of fielders are outside the circle. This one is a dot ball and it is over. 4 completed, 20 without loss.
Morning, people. Morning, well.
Alright, the umpire's just having a chat with the Gauteng captain. They do not seem too pleased with something going on out there in the field. Seeming to be in a very, very animated discussion. It's going to be a change in bowling. So, change in bowling for Gauteng. The new bowler will be Siyavuya Mahlihla. He wearing number 2, right arm, coming around the wickets. His first ball is down the leg side and it is a no ball. 21 without loss, 4 overs completed. If you're just joining us, CGL winning the toss and electing to field first. This is round 5 of the BCSA Blind National T20 Tournament. Mahlihla around the wicket, angled in a leg stump. Masondo around the corner, sweeps it to Buhle Bidla. That's the man at deep square leg, a 3/4 square leg right now. There is Mahlihla this time to John T. Kotzer. He turns that around. It's about 3 paces off Johan Schrober and enough for them to get back for the second. A very good run in there from the northern side. Mahlihla goes to Kotzer. There's one. Turned around the corner, swept hard. The chase is on. And the fielder will get there first, and the northern fielders will come back for the second. Turned that one around the corner, and they will come back for just a single. Okay, yet another meeting between the two umpires. Another discussion. They don't seem, again, yet not seeming too happy with what is going on the field. We will get confirmation for you on what those conversations are about. John T. Kotzer, opening batsman for the Northerns, has joined that discussion as well.
Oh. Asamfile amakula ne.
Ngisawafile vela. Ngikaze ngafile. What do you mean ngisawafile?
Weird thought, buddy.
Yeah?
Weird thought. You already know.
That breakfast you said.
You're supposed to.
I don't think Benji brought it.
Who?
Benji.
Benji's sleeping here.
Oh, then there's no breakfast.
He knew I would be with you. So he left everything with me.
Ah.
Right, Siavuya Mahlihla looking like he is ready to bowl. The fifth ball is over. It's taken about 3 minutes for him to be ready, but ready nonetheless. This one down the leg side, and it is helped on its way. Gauteng expecting that to man on the fence down at fine leg. So just a single and no ball also being signaled as well. It is Mahlisha. This time to Kotza. This one is wide off the off stump, and that is driven down the ground. 4 runs, first boundary of the day.
There, count. No. No ball 1, 2, 2, 1. No ball 1. And the ball.
So wide outside the off stump, John T. Kotza chasing after that one, and he dispatches it through the mid-off region for 4 runs. It is the first boundary for the northern side. This could kickstart this Northern's innings. Mahlisha to bowl his last. This one is angled in at off stump. Kotza gets his bat down early and paddles it around the corner. With Lepita, the man who will come around and collect. It is the end of the 5th over. Northern's 34 without loss.
Mario both confirmed.
Sibusiso Ndlalo to bowl the 6th and final over of the power play. He starts down the leg side. This one is dispatched hard through the fine leg region. It is 4 more. John T. Kotza starting to get a move on. Alright, just getting the field set, changing the field up a little bit. Kotza this time hits that through the cow corner region. Big swing, connects, and it is 4 more runs, back-to-back boundaries. Now, John T. Kotza kick-starting this Northern's innings into gear. 42 without loss, 5.2 overs in. This is your top of the table clash between the only 2 unbeaten remaining teams in this BCSA Blind National T20 tournament, brought to you by Hollywood Bets. Ndlalose one more time, this one on the offside, and Kotza one more time. This time the ball may not have the legs to get to the boundary, and fantastic work from Motswaneng on the field, and he will get that in for just 2 runs. John T. Kotza going after the Gauteng bowlers at the moment, looking to take advantage of the fielding restrictions in place for 3 more balls. Ndlalose to Kotza. This one is wide off on the offside, and it is a no ball. Mdlalose, right arm, left arm over the wickets to Kota, the left-hander. This one is driven square off the wicket. And Maswanang again. Fantastic work on the edge of the fence, and he cuts that off to just 2 runs. He saved 2 boundaries in 2 balls. Fantastic work from Motswaneng. John Sikota, he takes the right-handed stance for this, the 5th ball of the over. The left-handed Mdlalose, this one is wide off the off stump, and he dispatches that through the extra covered region. It is 4 runs and a 50-run partnership, an opening stand between these 2 Northerns batsmen to lay a foundation. 35 runs coming off the bat of John T. Kota's bat of only 23 balls. Asanda Masondo playing a cameo role, 6 of 20 right now. 10 extras as well in this 51 partnership. It is a very, very solid start here for the northern side. This one is wide on the leg side, and he looks to dispatch it past the leg side behind the wicketkeeper. But fantastic work from Leadbeater getting his body in the way. And it will only be a dot ball. That will conclude the power play. It is 51 without loss after 6. It is the first time this Gauteng team has gone through the power play without a wicket. So a change in the bowling, end of the power play brings about a change in the bowling for the Gauteng side. It is Leadbeater, the man with a little bit of a run up, that one wide on the offside in between the white lines, and they will get through for an extra single. Beatler one more time, very, very pacey. This man is angled in on middle and off and turned around the corner to the mid-wicket region. We'll see Mdlalose, the main bowling on the other end, doing the fielding that time. It's B. Beatler bowls to Kota around the corner. Schrober giving chase. He will get down, and it will be 1-0. They will turn back for a second run. Fantastic running between the 2 Northerns batsmen to steal an extra run, putting the fielders under pressure. Beatler to Kota. He's coming over the wicket. That one is pedaled around the corner and comes off Michael Leadbeater's pads, and Johan Schrober and a combination of Isaac Beatler do the fielding. Just a dot ball. There is Buhle. He runs in. This one is bowled hard at Kota, who defends it. Beatler running in and doing his own fielding. Gauteng needed a comeback over after the last over that the Northerns had. And a good comeback so far. 4 of the first 4 balls. Kotze versus Bidla. Also around the corner. Isaac Bidla will do the fielding there. Just the 1 run. They were looking for the second. But Bidla making sure that it is just the 1. Bidla against Masondo. He has been a passenger for the last couple of overs and he hits that down to Luanle Bidla. Down at deep square leg and they will get through for a single. So a very good over that for Gauteng. Only 6 coming off it. Northern's 57 without loss. Change in bowling from the neighborhood and the Gauteng side bringing in Johan Schrober at B1. He will bowl to Asanda Masondo, 7 of 21. He has been playing the cameo role to perfection. 57 runs on the board without loss for Northerns. John T. Kotze on 38 of 29. He has hit 4 boundaries. As Schrober, he will bowl with his right hand coming over the wickets to Asanda Masondo. Angled in on his legs and Masondo looking to dispatch that through the square leg region, but does not get the connection that he would have wanted. Just a dot ball. Similar ball this time, gets it wide off the man at square leg, so enough for them to get through for a single. Kamohelo Motswaneng, the man doing the fielding. Okay, the Gauteng team very there is Johan Schrober, which is the Gauteng side just making sure that they get their field right to John T. Kotze. Very understandable. He hits that through the offside with a right-handed stance and hits that to Isaac Bidla, the man at point for a single. Schrober continues. This is Masondo. A bit pacey on that one. This one is going to be wide. Looking to pedal it past the wicketkeeper, and Leadbeater could not get down in time. It will be too wide. Schrober to Kotze. Very, very good run in that from Asanda Masondo. He set off even before the batsman had hit that. It allows John T. Kotze to get through for a single. He paddled that around the corner. Wuhle Pitla, the man at square leg doing the fielding. He has been busy. Johan Schrober Asanda Masondo. Again looking for the reverse sweep, and that is a dot ball. This one is straight, angled in and off stump, and Cotter is on his way, but he is sent right back. Good fielding on the fence there by Buhle Bidla to conclude what is over number 8. Northern 62 without loss. Their 2 batsmen at the crease. John T. Cotter 40 of 31. He's hit 4 boundaries. And Asanda Masondo 8 of 25. So after doing the fielding of the last ball of the over, Wheeler does not let go of the ball. He will continue from the pavilion end. Bit of a run up. Right arm going over the wicket, and that one is wide. Very good hands from Michael Lepira, the wicket keeper, to prevent that from being any extra runs. 63 without loss. Northerns after 8. Beadler to John T. Cotter, left-hander stance this time, and he defends that. Both these teams have been notorious for making very, very big totals in this tournament so far. So what will be a good total here for Northerns? Beadler, Cotter opens his face, wide off the wicket-keeper. Leadbeater will come around and do some fielding there. It will just be 1 run. Beadler, this is to Masondo. This one is down the ground past the bowler, but the 2 fielders will converge on that, and they will do some fielding. Kamuhelo Motswaneng and Siavuya Mahlihla. 2 fielders. Beadler continues. This is John T. Cotter on leg stump, pedals it around the corner. Isaac Beadler will come around from square leg. Another single. 66 without loss the score. Gauteng field is very encouraged by the singles. They are happy to give this Northern's team as many singles as they want. The boundaries is what they are trying to stop. Beadler continues to Masondo and defends that. Loud cheers coming from the Gauteng team. Pumped are they? This is the big one. Those 2 teams are on a collision course for the final tomorrow at the Imperial Wanderers Stadium at 1 o'clock. Pitch Vision, the place to catch it. So this is your dress rehearsal. This one is wide outside off, and the batsman swings and misses. Of course, the 2 teams still do need to win their semi-finals. Both teams are confirmed to be in their semi-finals. Here playing for who will finish top of the table. 9 overs completed, 66 without loss. So 66 runs have come off the first 9 overs from Northerns, and it is a time to change the bat for Asanda Masondo. Not happy with the equipment that he has got right now. Neither is John T. Cotter, it seems. And it seems that they are going to take a drinks break. We'll be back with you shortly. And we are back. So your drinks break, your 5-minute drinks break is done. 66 without loss after 9 overs. Northerns looking to ump the ante a little bit, going at a run rate of 7.33. Gauteng Manaka, what do you think a good score is here? He's got both hands up, so I'm assuming he means 200, 100, 200. Okay, 200 says Gauteng Manaka. The Northerns will have to up their ante a little bit to get to that amount. But it seems we're just about ready to get back onto with the action from the field. It is Johan Schrober to continue. Not off 5 off his 1 over so far. He will bowl from the neighborhood end to Joti Kotzer, 42 of 34. He has been the lead batsman for this northern side. Down the leg side, first one goes. Looks for the sweep shot, misses out, and it is a dot ball. Schrober, this one is straight. That one is pedaled around the corner to Lwandle Bidla. They will get a single. Call from the skipper, from the northern skipper on the side of the field of Bulala, meaning kill the batsman. Asanda going after that one, clearly following his captain's instructions, and he hits that. It's just a single though, Butlebitla man. And an unconventional backward square leg. He comes around and does the fielding. Johan Schrober has started his spell well. He is a B1, shot number 23 on his back. Just 7 runs off the 9 balls he has bowled so far. Schrober to Carter. Goes with the right-handed stance, looking for the reverse sweep and misses out. Good work from Michael Leadbeater, getting his body behind the ball. Collects, and it is just a dot ball. Schrober to Carter. Right-handed stance one more time. And this time does get a little bit of bat on it on the reverse paddle. The fielder at a third man in the third man region is Rwanda Beatler, and he will come around. It is just 2 runs. There is Schrober bowling the last ball of this over, looking to dab it, and Masondo is halfway through the crease, but he will be sent back and will make it in time. So very, very good over there from Johan Schrober. Just 4 runs coming off it. It is 70 without loss after 10. $70 without loss after 10. It is Siavuya Mahlisha. He will bowl his second over, his first, going for 14 runs. John Tikota taking a bit of liking to him. He bowls to Masondo, though Masondo is on 10 of 29, playing a pedestrian innings, but a supporting cast to John Tikota, doing that job very, very well. That one around the wicket from Mahlisha, and he paddles it around the corner to Isaac Beatler at deep square leg. Just the 1 run. So another chance for us to see Siavuya Mahlisha taking on John T. Kotza. What can Kotza do? Can he take him apart one more time? Or can Mahlisha get his revenge? Mahlisha around the wicket. Shots of Bulala Boy coming from the Northern's bench, and John T. Kotza going after that one, but hits to Buhle Bidla. There are 4 fielders in the deep for John T. Kotza. Gauteng do not want to give any boundaries away at this stage of the innings. Mahlisha around the wicket to the right-handed. Masondo, who hits that with a lot of venom, but straight to the man on the fence. Damehelo Motwaneng, fantastic work. Just a single. 3 singles to start this over for Siavuya Mahlisha. Mahlisha versus Kotza. This we like to see. Around the wicket he goes. Kotza hits that into the deep. And Wanda Beatler will come around, but not after the batsmen come back for 2. There is Beatler taking on Kotza. Kotza looking for the paddle sweep, cannot get the connection he is looking for, and it is a dot. I say any break in play is usually not good for the team that is batting. It is proven to be the case so far. Just 5 runs coming off the 2 overs. This one is a no ball though, going down the leg side, and no ball is called. So 11 of the 11 balls that have been bowled since the drinks break, Gauteng have found a setting. This one is paddled, and fantastic work in the inner ring to get down and stop that ball. What lovely work that was. Spusiso Mdlalosa, the man in the inner ring, who gets down and limits that to just 1. So just a single to end off. It is 77 without loss after 11. Not of 9 in his 2 overs so far. Johan Schrober will continue. He bowls to John T. Cotter. .77 with our loss after 11. John T. Cotter looking to sweep that around the wick, around the corner, and it is a dot ball shot for LBW, but the umpire is not interested. Schrober to Cotter, hits that into the gap. It will bring up a half century for John T. Cotter. What a fantastic knock it has been from him, as he has been the anchor of the Northern's innings. 50 coming off 46 balls, with 4 fours coming off that knock. This is Schrober to Masondo. And Cotter on his bike, starts running and is sent back, throws a dive in for extra caution. It is a dot ball. Masondo, he faces Schrober. This one is wide on the offside. These are welcome extras for the Northern side. Yet to find their stride since the drinks break. That is Johan Schrober down the leg side. Masondo looking to help himself. The ball comes off his leg. Oh, apparently not. Wide. Signaled by the umpire. So back-to-back wide, the curse of the commentator from myself has a third wide. Third wide in a row. That is from the Northerns. For the Northern side, 3 welcome runs that they will be happy to take. Schrober continues to Masondo. This one is off the wicket and it is going to be a no ball. It's Schrober. This one is straight, and this one is pedaled around the corner. But the fielding from the Gauteng team, especially this man, Wuhle has been exemplary. Comes around, restricts that to just a single. Cotter on strike. This is the man Northerns will want to take the bulk of the strike in this partnership. He is on 50 off 46. First half century this week. Right time to be getting the form as the playoffs are approaching. That one pedaled around the corner. Luande Beatler, this time the man doing the fielding at fine leg. This one is on the offside, looking for the big reverse sweep, and he misses out, and it is a dot ball. Ends over number 12, 86 for 86 without loss. 12 overs completed, 86 without loss. So Jonty Kotze on 51, Asanda on 13. As Siavuya Mahlihla continues his third over to Jonty Kotze, the man who seemed to like him in the first over, taking him apart for a couple of boundaries. That movie though seems to be over, as it's just a single this time. This one is down the leg side, and umpire Sindian signals a wide. So back-to-back wise there. Masondo showing a little bit of aggression this time, but they will come back for 2 runs. Fantastic work in the field as well from Kamogelo Motswaneng. He has also been a man who has been everywhere today in the field. Masondo again hitting the ball down towards the cow corner region. This time it is straight at Motswaneng, so it is just going to be a single. Turns it around the corner. That is going to be a single one more time. This is Jonty Kotze this time. Siavuya Mahlihla's figures don't make for great reading, not for 28, 2.4 overs his ball so far. He will bowl to Asanda Masondo, a 16 of 37, playing the supporting role. This one goes through his legs, and Michael Leadbeater does not get down in time. They return down the run, and it is a dot. They didn't run. And it is a double. Yes, the umpire does signal a leg by, but it is a dot ball. There you go, a dot ball. So last ball off Siavuya Mahlihla's third over. This one down the leg side, and he helps it down to the fence. And fielder gets down, does the dirty work. Tabang Matila, the man down at fine leg, he gets down, he will field it, ends the 13th, 92 without loss. This Gauteng team have failed to get any wickets in the first 13 overs, but they will be happy as they have restricted this northern side to a run rate of 7.08, which is the lowest run rate they've had through an innings so far in this tournament. Well, we did expect this game to be a tight one. They're on a crash course for the final. These two, 4 from 4. They have 6 bonus point wins out of 8 between the two of them. Here is Johan Schober, not for 16 in his 3. He will start off his spell. That one goes down the leg side. Batsman cannot get any connection on it, and it is a dot ball. Not even a little bit. This one is down the leg side. No ball signaled, and a reverse sweep. This one goes into the deep to Lwande Vidla, and they will get a run on top of the no ball. It's been a lot more controlled bowling performance this from Johan Schober today, showing maturity, and he continues. This one to Jonty Kotze. This one is swept, but Bidla, the man, he will come around. They are looking for the second. and they will get there with relative ease. 2 more runs. Michael Leadbeater does attempt the run out, half an appeal, but the batsman is in safely. This one wide off the offside. Carter looking to just put some bat on it and run it down, but it is a wide. He misses out. Michael Leadbeater, the wicketkeeper, he collects. Looking for the reverse paddle this time, does Jonty Carter, but gets his bats down way too early and cannot get the desired connection. It is another dot ball. Well, 97 with that last 13.3. This game really hanging in the balance at the moment. This one is hit down the ground. Towards Buhlebidla, yes. So this Buhlebidla, the man at mid-on. He will do the fielding and limit that to just 1 run. Asanda Masondo on 18 of 41. This would be the time for him to kick on. Reverse sweep. Looking for the big shot. Misses out, and it is a dot ball. Striking it at 42 right now. Has played fantastically in a supporting role for his team. But this would be the time for him to just shift to another gear. Down the leg side, looking for the reverse sweep and misses out one more time. It is a dot ball, an end of what has been an exemplary spell from Johan Schroeder. 4 overs, not for 22, and he is a B1. What work from Johan Schroeder. Round of applause from his teammates as well. .98 with our last after 14 overs. Siyavuya Mahlisha will bowl in the last over of his spell. He bowls to Jonty Carter, big shot, and that one goes into the deep. And it goes into number 1. This one go too far down the leg side. It is Siyavuya Mahlisha going down around the wicket. Mahlisha around the wicket. This one is angled in towards the leg stump. Big swing comes off of his pad through to the wicket keeper. It is a dot ball. That's the last ball and wide, bringing up the 100 runs for the Northerns and also the 100 partnership between this opening pair. It hasn't been at the speed of lightning, but it has been solid. And it may turn out to be what they needed. A wide ball, one more time. This one down the leg side between the 2 wide lines. Big swing from Asanda Masondo. He is looking to get a move on as well. And misses out. It is a dot ball, or a wide ball. This one is off the wicket. Masondo, knowing the rules well, hits that hard. But Michael Leadbeater getting his body in the way. And that will be a no ball. And not much more. Mahlisha. This one is wide on the offside. He would have left that, would have been a wide, but looking to dispatch that through the offside. It's that straight to the fielder and will be a dot. Mahlisha hits that to Isaac Bidler, calls off Isaac in the field, letting him know that he has to run in and field that. He does so, limits it to just 1 run. 103 for 3, 14.4. 103. Oh, that ball is perfectly placed right on the line of the wide, and batsman could not get to it, and it is not a wide either. What a ball that's from Siyavuya Mahlihla Dot. He has had a very decent comeback after going for 14 in his first. Only 20 runs coming off his last 2.5 overs. This one is a dot and will complete the spell. 4 overs. Well, beg your pardon, that is wide. He will have to re-bowl that. So that is 21 coming off of his last 3 after his first went for 14. This one is straighter. It is hit into the deep mid-wicket region. It will turn and run. Bohle Bidla with the throw. Direct hit would have found him wanting. It is a couple of runs to the total. 59. John T. Kotza moves to Asanda Masondo. Moves to 19. Siyavuya Mahlihla ends the spell. 4 overs, not for 37. Northerns, after 15. 106 without loss. It's 15 overs gone, 106 without loss. In F1 they would be calling this hammer time. This is hammer time for Northerns. It is time to get going. Dr. Malinga back into the attack. He is Gauteng's most successful bowler at this, the BCSA National T20 tournament. 5 wickets for him. He starts off to Masondo with a dot ball. Not of 6 in his over that he has bowled so far. Dr. Malinga to Asanda Masondo. Big swing, hits that into the deep. And another single. What has been very, very impressive from this Gauteng team today has been the field placing. The ball has been hit to the fielders more often than not, and that is why Northerns are 107 without loss, only going at a run rate of 7, with Gauteng unable to get wickets at this, the final third, the final quarter of the game, of the innings for Northerns. John T. Kotza on 59 of 15.5, he faces Dr. Malinga. John T. Kotza, big swing, hits that into the deep, 2 fielders converging in the deep square leg region. Masondo turns and runs, fantastic running from him. Fantastic lead-off running from Asanda Masondo. And that is Dr. Malinga to Asanda Masondo, the fielder. Fielding has just been absolutely amazing from this Gauteng side. Fielder comes in and just gets his body behind the ball, and that is a dot ball. Feet up if you're a Gauteng fan, feet down as a Northerns fan. Nelson on the board. John T. Kotza, big swing. This will be a boundary. Yes, it is. The first boundary since the drinks break. First boundary since the 7th over. And it will conclude over number 16, 115 without loss. John T. Kotzer moves to 66 of 58. Asanda Masondo on 21 of 50. So 4 overs left, 115 without loss. What is a good score is the question going through all of our minds. Is 115 after 16 overs going to be enough for Northerns? If they go at 8 at the moment, they will get to 147. That is more or less the region they will be trying to aim for. Change of bowling, Luande Bidla coming back into the attack. He has been absolutely fantastic. Not for 7 in his 2 overs. He will bowl to Asanda Masondo, 21 of 50. He should look to get a single and put Jonty Kotza on strike. Turns it around the corner looking for the single, but they do not get it. The fielding by Siavuya Mahlihla is very decent. So it is a dot ball. 21 of 51, Asanda Masondo playing the supporting role to John T. Kotzer. There it is, another one. This one is good. John T. Kotzer leading off. This will be a run out if he doesn't make it back in time. And they will make it back in time. The bowler does not gather the ball. And a no ball and a single coming off that ball. Well, there was Gauteng's chance to get that first wicket, and it has gone begging. They're just not in the mood to take any wickets today, it seems. But all's well that ends well for the northern side. They take 1, and John T. Kotzer, the right man, is on strike. He pedals that around the corner, straight to the fielder, but they put him under pressure. They get a single. Buhle Bida, the man, they hit the ball too. That's square egg. Luande will continue. He will bowl to Asanda Masondo. Reverses it, and there it is, gone. The first wicket for Gauteng. Bowled him. It has taken 16.3 overs, but the wicket is finally here. Luande Bidla gets Asanda Masondo, and what a cameo knock it has been from him, and it will have to come to an end. It was a fantastic partnership between the two. 118 runs worth. He departs after making 22 of 53 runs. Northerns 118 for 1. .3 overs gone, 118 for 1. Success for Gauteng, for the Central Gauteng Lions. Finally brings about the leading wicket taker in the tournament, Wiseman Makonzo. He has got 8 runs. Those duties will come for him in 30 minutes or so. Right now, he will have to see if he can help his team post a defendable total. He is a B1, so he will have a runner with him, and that runner being Karabo Petla. Wiseman Makonzo, the new batsman, facing against Buhle Bidla. He gets down. That one is a bit slow, and he unable to judge the pace, and he will miss out, and it is a dot ball. Bidla, this one is too far wide on the leg side and will be a wide ball. Bidla to Makonzo. Looking for the sweep and does not get the connection that he is looking for, and that is a dot ball. There is Bidla. This one is down the legs, down on the offside. He swings at it and he misses. Oh, that might be out, and yes, it is out. The runner goes straight down the wicket, looking to steal a run, and that has come back to bite the Northerns team in the behind. It is a second wicket, a run out, and Wiseman Makonzo's stay at the wicket is going to be short-lived. He departs with not after 2. That concludes. So that it is 17 overs have been completed, 119 for 2. The man who is the runner who has just been run out, Karabo Petla, he is the next batsman. So the Northern swapping around their batting order. It seems Lesedi Lesufi will be the new batsman. 119 for 2 after 17 overs. The man with the run out, Buhle is now the new bowler. Buhle, he will bowl the 18th over from the neighborhood end. Bidla to Kotze, and the fielder gets down, gets his body behind the ball, and it is a dot ball. So the roller just going on here at the park. And this one by John Sikota, he hits that over the man at point. Katlego Motswaneng coming in through from deep point, and that is a dot ball.
dot.
Is it right? Is it dot me?
Two after this one.
It's a dot. 1 1.
This one was $18 overs gone. Northern's 124 for 2, 12 balls left. Luanda Bidla, he will bowl the last over from the pavilion end. John T. Cotter on 71 of 64, the anchor of this innings. 1 of 11, Luanda Bidla. His figures have been absolutely fantastic. This one is paddled down to Isaac Bidla. They're running a second, and the throw to the bowler's end is not the best, and that is a couple of runs. That one goes again to the man, Isaac Bidla. They turn and run. This one could go for a boundary, but no, it will not. Very, very good work from Isaac Bidla. A couple more. 128 for 2. 10 balls remaining in the innings. What is a good score here?
Ask me. Ask me what's a
128 for 2, 10 balls remaining in the innings. Is Buhle Bidla. Luanda Bidla is the man bowling. 1 for 15. His 3.2 overs have been very, very tidy. John T. Cotter 75 of 66 with 5 fours. This one is going to be a wide. Yes, it is wide on the off stump, just within the 2 wide lines. And he will have to re-bowl that. 129 is the total. Bidla to Cotter. Cotter hits that right back at him. Half a chance for a return catch, but it will go through. No, next over. Misses out on that one, and he is bowled wicket number 3. Well, the Gauteng bowling team have found their gear here right towards the end as they get another wicket. Buhle Bidla, beg your pardon, Luanda Bidla getting his 2nd wicket, the 3rd for Gauteng.
Bad number.
So the City this if we're looking to play that around the corner, and that one goes around his legs and hits leg stump. The third wicket for Gauteng hit departs. A shot stay at the crease, 1 of 2. This will bring out the new batsman. This time Karabo Petla is the batsman who will stride into the crease. He is a B2 and has turned down the option for a runner. 2 balls left in this the penultimate over. Lwande Vidla bowling to Karabo Petla. Down the leg side, helps it along its way. They will just get 1, a chance for a 2 there, but they do not take it. 7 balls left in the innings, 131 for 3. The Northerns going to be happy with what they have amassed. John T. Cotter on 76. He has batted through. He opened the batting, and here he is still. Last ball of this, the penultimate over. It is Lwande Vidla. He's bowling the last ball of his spell. That one is wide outside off, looking to paddle it and misses out. 19 overs gone. Northerns 131 for 1. John T. Cotter on 76 of 68 with 5 fours. Karabo Petla, the new man, just working in 1 of 1. And end of the spell for Lwande Vidla. 4 overs, 2 for 18. What a spell. So here we are, the last 6 balls of this, the Northern's innings, 131 for 3. The top 2 teams in this, the BCSA Blind Cricket Tournament. It is Wuhle Bidla bowling the last over. Turned around the corner, that ball by Karabo Petla. They will get a single. The man Northern's 1 on strike, John T. Cotter. He's run in. This one is pedaled around the corner using the pace of the bowler. They will be able to come back for a 2. Isaac Bidla, the man in the field at Dip Square, giving chase and winning that race. Straight on off stump. This one is played through the vacant mid-wicket region, and they will get through for a single. 135 for 3 the score. 3 balls left in the innings. Karabo Petla. He is facing Wuhle Bidla. Oh, one comes off of his pad, and there is... Oh, fantastic running that is from John T. Cotter. He gets through and they can scamper through for a single. The ball was in the keeper's glove, but he just ran and they stole that run. 79, John T. Cotter is on. 2 balls left, 136 is the score. Bidla, the penultimate ball of the innings. This one is played straight to the man at point, and they will get through for just 1. Mahlihla, the man at point, to win the fielding. So we're out here in the morning at the Jimmy Cook Oval. The top 2 teams, both unbeaten. 6 out of 8 bonus point wins between the 2 of them. And we had no idea how this was going to go. No, Gauteng winning the toss. They chose to bowl. There's the last ball going through the covers. Isaac Bidla will get a single. And that will conclude what has been A very, very good innings that from the Northerns, only losing their first wicket in the 17th over. They end up on 138 for 3, led by John T. Kotzer, 79 of 71 balls, and a cameo of 21 of 22 of 52 from his opening partner. Nothing really to talk about from the Gauteng bowling side except for Luande Bidla. He bowled his 4 overs, 2 for 18. The pick of the bowlers, 22 of 53, was Asanda Masondo from Northerns alongside John T. Kotzer. Their partnership.
What is your final score?
138 is what Northerns have made.
We had 131. Yeah, we didn't 7.
Yeah.
So, Central Gauteng Lions will require 139 runs to win from 20 overs. The second innings is next. Alright, back from our 10-minute break. It is the final innings here at the Jimmy Cook Oval for the BCSA National T20 Tournament. It is the Central Gauteng Lions about to get their innings underway. They take on the Northerns, the top-seeded Central Gauteng Lions, taking on the number 2 seed, the Northern side. The Northerns, Central Gauteng Lions team winning the toss and electing to field earlier on. They restricted Northerns to 138 for 3, thanks largely to John T. Kotza making 80. It is now time for the chase. This is the game that will decide who will finish first and second. Both teams will be in tomorrow's semi-finals. The semi-finals being held, the first semi-final between the number 1 and the number 4 team will be held at the Imperial Wanderers Stadium. The second semi-final between the second and third teams will take place at Pirates A. The skipper from Northerns, Sam Makwane, opening the bowling, and he starts off Tulwande Bidla with a single, and the chase is underway. The opening batters for Gauteng, the two Bidla brothers, I beg your pardon, Isaac and Luande. Isaac, the number 7, he is about to face right now. Luande, the wearing shirt number 15, he is a B3. Isaac, a B2. So 138 now required of 19 balls. They will need to go at a run rate of 6.96 to get this total. They are just sorting out the field at the moment. Okay, Mawanda is ready. This time goes down the leg side. That was going to be wide, but Bidla picks the 2 fielders in the deep, and fantastic work in the field there to stop it to just 2 runs. Mkwene, this time to Bidla. This one is wide off the offside, and it is driven square. Does the ball have the legs to get to the rope? And it does not. They will come through for 2 more runs. Isaac versus Mkwene. Mkwene just full as well, and this one is hit airborne over the fielders on the offside. This one is down the leg side, and Isaac Bidla with a lot of disdain hits that down the ground behind the wicketkeeper. 4 runs. So there is your first boundary of the game and first boundary of the innings. It took Northerns about 6 overs to get that boundary. It has taken Gauteng the first. They're off and running 11 of this opening over. 1 more ball left in this. The first over from the skipper, Sam Mokwane. So Mokwane ready to bowl. It is Isaac Wiedler, the man who is ready to face. This one is wide down the leg side. Looks for the big swing to help it on its way, and it is a dot ball. This one is straight. This one is hit towards the man at cover. There will cross through for a single. And that completes what is a very good first over for the Central Gauteng Lions. 13 without loss after 126 required.
Can we charge the laptop?
So opening the bowling from the pavilion end for the northern side, our leading wicket taker for the tournament, Wiseman Makonzo. First ball down the ground, it has been hit, and this looks like it will reach the fence, and it will do. Fantastic effort from the skipper. Fantastic effort from the skipper, Sam Makwane, and that will be 4. Makonzo to continue. He has 8 wickets in this tournament. He bowls to Isaac Wiedler. This one is swept down into the deep for a single. Karabo Betla, the man on the fence who does the fielding. So the second over is just about to get underway, and a big swing from Wuhle Lwanda Pitla, I beg your pardon, and all's well that is and well. 20 without loss after 2. Gauteng cannot afford to lose any wickets. Northern's wickets is what they require. So Samakwane ready to bowl his second over from the neighborhood end. 13 coming off his opening over. Isaac Bidla, he has started off like a house on fire and he hits that to cover. They will scamper through for a single. 21 without loss after 2.1. These are your top two teams here in the BCSA Blind Cricket Tournament. They are on a collision course for the final. But first, they have to find out where they will be placed and where and who they will take on in tomorrow's semi-finals. Those semi-finals will be live on Pitch Vision. To catch them tomorrow at 9 o'clock. First semi-final from the Imperial Wonder Stadium. The second from Pirates Cricket Club. Makwane to Bidla. Luanda Bidla. This is in the air. Isaac Bidla will get through for a single. 3 singles as the Lions continue to keep the scoreboard ticking.
Oh my God. Oh man. It was.
This one is paddled around the corner and the Beatles have turned and they're looking for the second, and very, very good running from the two, putting the field under pressure, and they will get through for a couple. So they've moved the team around. It seems the Gauteng team, after having Lwando and Buhle, the Beatles, opening yesterday, Isaac has been promoted to open, the skipper of the Gauteng side. Lwando! Oh, Lwando hits that to point and starts scampering. The throw would have found his brother wanting. Makwane to Isaac, swept into the deep, and that they will get through a single. They have 2 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. It is indeed the power play, and they will get a single there to finish off over number 3. 27 without loss. Luanda Bidla is on 6 of 6, 20 of 12 for Isaac. Gauteng 112 away of 102 balls. Okay, over number 4 being bowled by Wiseman Makonzo, the bowler, with the most wickets at the tournament so far. And they will come through for 2. So Fielder does come through and he saves the ball on the fence from going for a boundary. It will only be 2. Isaac Bidla looking as if he is taking charge in this, the Central Gauteng Lions' chase. This one has gone for 1. Swept by Luanda Bidla this time, and he hits that to the deep mid-wicket region. They will come through for yet another single. 4 coming off this first 2. Central Gauteng Lions going at 8.8 to the over right now. That required run rate dropping to 6.5 at the start of their innings. 138 for 3 is what the northern side made. Wiseman Makonzo, 8 wickets in the tournament, leading wicket taker. He continues. Fantastic work there from John T. Kotzer. That went down the leg side. And Kotza putting his body in the line. That ball is hit into his pads. And instead of that going for a boundary, it is just a 1 run.
Thank you.
Wasman Makonzo, this one is too far down on the leg side, and some more good work on the field. Karabo Petla, the man down there, he throws his body in the way, and they will come through for just 2 runs. That ball had boundary written all over it, and fantastic work by Karabo Petla from Northerns at deep square leg. Makonzo, Luanda Bidla, tap and run. Very, very smart cricket from this opening pair. Hits that just off the square and they scamper through for a single. So 4 overs completed. CGL needs 104 from 96. They still have 10 wickets in hand. They are on 35 without loss. Skipper continuing bowling his 3rd from the neighborhood, and Sam Mokwane, the skipper off the northern side, he bowls that first ball into the pads. Luanda Bidla turns it around the corner. They will get through for just 1. 36 without loss, the score for the Central Gauteng Lions. This one is down the leg side and left alone by Bidla, and will be a wide. On the offside, this one in the air hits that over the infield, and they will look to get a couple. Call of 3, but they may not be able to get back for the 3rd. And no, they will not, so they will settle for the 2.
Are you guys going to Paris after this? I'm going to Paris. I need my lunch. I'm not going to Paris.
Looking for the sweep there, and he misses out. Johnson Carter cannot get down in time. Through they get for a single. As we see Asana Masano doing a couple of push-ups here on the side of the field. The ball from Makwande comes through on the leg side and is pedaled around the corner, and they will get through for a single. 41 the score without loss after 4 overs. This one is down the leg side as well. John Tikotsa doing well this time. Down the leg side, he collects. It is just a wide. Reminder, Northerns making 138 for 3 in their allotted 20 overs, thanks to their wicketkeeper John Tikotsa making an unbeaten 80. It is time for the Central Gauteng Lions to give chase here. This one pedaled around the corner as well. Isaac Bidla will get through for just 1. So both skippers taking charge as they are leading off. The Northern skipper Sam Mokwane leading off in the bowling. This Lions captain leading off in the batting. He is on 27 of 18 at the moment. His partner, 12 of 11, Luanda. That one is pedaled around the corner as well. They are looking for 2. The call is 2, and they will get it comfortably. Some more good running from the Central Gauteng Lions. That will take their score to 45 without loss after 5. Last over of the power play. This is Wiseman Makonzo, the wicket the bowler with the leading wicket taker of the tournament. I beg your pardon. Down the leg side that goes, and John Tikota yet again doing fantastic work, putting his pads in the way, and another setting boundary just goes for only 1. Not for 16 in his 2 overs so far, Wiseman Makonzo. He will look to add to his 8 wickets at the tournament so far. 2 more than anyone at this stage of the tournament. As of now, this is off the wicket on the leg side and will be a wide. Lots of encouragement coming from the side of the field for the northern side. The Central Gauteng Lions have kick-started this chase in a very quick manner, and this one is hit down to fine leg region by Luande Bidla. Will go down for 4, and a 50 partnership is brought up between these two. 51 coming in 5.2 overs, 18 runs off the bat of Luande Bidla, and 28 coming off the bat of Isaac. 88 now required from 88 balls, as the required run rate dips down to 6. Makonzo over the wicket right arm. He goes to Luande. Luande running, looking for the second. Isaac is not interested. He is sent back, and he will make it just a single. 52 without loss, 5.3 overs gone. And the Central Gauteng Lions requiring just run a ball from this point on. Down the leg side one more time. Kotza getting behind the ball, but this time Isaac hits it just wide of him. It will go down to the deep. Just another single. A reminder, the winner of this game will top the log in this your BCSA Blind Cricket National T20 tournament, and they will play their semi-final at the Imperial Wanderers Stadium tomorrow. Team will finish, the loser will finish second, and will play their semi-final at Pirates. A no ball, that's too far down the leg side and signaled no ball by the umpire. Makonzo coming over the wickets. This one angled in an off stump, and fantastic work on the field once again, but this time it's parried over the rope, and a fourth boundary of the innings is hit. 58, the score moves to 1 ball left in the power play. Makonzo Tulwanda, this one is hit in the air over the infield, and Bongam Tembeni, the man on the fence, he will do the fielding, he will haul it in. Just a single that will end the power play for the Central Gauteng Lions. 59 without loss after 6. So the power play has been concluded, as it's also an unsuccessful power play for the northern side as well, as they failed to get any wickets. 59 runs coming off the bat of the Central Gauteng Lions. Sam Makwane will bowl out. This is the first ball of his last over. That one is down the leg side and is wide. A little bit of rip on that. A bit pacey. Northern side also unbeaten in their 4 games so far, winning 2 of those with a bonus point to secure a semi-final spot tomorrow, a top 2 spot as well. That is their skipper bowling to Isaac Tulwanda, I beg your pardon, and he hits that in the air into the deep to Karabo Petla. He holds it in, just a single. This one is a bit straighter, and it hit down the ground to the man at mid-off, and they will get yet another single. Continuing to rotate the strike are the Central Gauteng Lions side, even after the power play. Northern side not looking, they've only kept the 2 fielders outside the 30-yard circle in after the power play, so they are just happy to keep everyone else in close. As Isaac hits that to mid-on, and they will get through for yet another single. Jonas Ndlovu, the man doing the fielding there. This one is straighter, and the sweep shot is sweet, but there is a man in place for just that ball. Got Karabo Petla, that man, and he holds it in just for a single. Hit that too well, and that's why they were only able to get through for just the 1 run. So 7 completed. 65 without loss after 7. One day, Bidla on 27 of 21. Isaac Bidla on 31 of 22. Sam Makwane's spell is over. He has bowled 4 overs, not for 35. As Wiseman Makonzo, your leading wicket taker in the tournament, he will bowl his last. Wiseman Makonzo is a B1 as well, which is extremely impressive that he is the leading wicket taker in this tournament. Luande Bidla has changed his stance to a left-handed stance, and he will face Wiseman Makonzo. And then reverse sweeps in the air, and it just drops short of the man at the deep. Karabo Petla moving from square leg to square leg. Tough job to be him, but clearly the man that they trust in the deep. does a very great job as well, just to keep that to 1 run. Makonzo straight to this one. Big sweep. The chase is on for Sebaka. And Karabo Petla, no surprises there. He comes round and he holds that in, and it is only just 2. That ball is straight to Sebaka, and the run. Yes, he had to scamper through for that run, but the throw didn't have enough conviction in it. 69 without loss, 7.3 overs in. This one is down the leg side, and Luanda Peter going, looking to hit that behind the stumps, behind the wicketkeeper really, but the wicketkeeper gets there and he misses out as well. But it is still a no ball, so Makonzo will have to bowl that ball again. Luanda Peter losing his head there a bit as he pulls out the golf swing, big swing. No thing, as they say in the Windies. This is the last bit of action that we will get from the Jimmy Cook Oval. What a fantastic host it has been to us. Some fantastic games that we have seen here, and this should be the cherry on top. Gauteng looking to finish this on a high. This one is hit fine. This one is hit for 4. It will be a no ball as well, as it is off the wicket, and he has followed it for 4. Luanda Peter. 66 on the board, 76 on the board, I beg your pardon. 63 more needed to win.
76. Yeah.
Three balls left in Makonzo's over. 11 coming off it this far. Couple of extra balls is what has put us in. This one is hit in the air. 1 bounce. It will go to Karabo Petla. He will hold it in. Just 1 run. Overthrows on the cards, but they do not run it. They will take it. So it's 12 runs coming off of this over. The Jimmy Cook over, looking for what would be the biggest chase of the tournament so far, coming from this venue. This one is straight, coming right arm over the wicket. Is Wiseman Makonzo, and that is a hit to point. A shout out to Lesedi Lesufi, the man on the edge of the fence in the offside, who fields that ball in. Makonzo, he bowls to Isaac. To Luanda, I beg your pardon. Big swing. This one is hit, and Karabo this time is unable to field it. And that will go to the fence for 4. Karabo Petla, the man on the fence, a deep square leg. He has been protecting that ball from going over the fence, but this one, a couple of paces to his right, and he cannot get there, and that is 4. Concludes the 8th over. 82 without loss. Eight overs have been completed, 82 runs on the board, 57 required to win from 72 balls for the Central Gauteng Lions, as we see our first change in bowling. Dichelo Sebake will be into the bowling lineup. He is wearing the shirt number 141. Yes, you heard me right. 141 is the number on his back. He will bowl over number 9 as our first change bowler from the neighborhood end. Just a reminder on Wiseman Makonzo's figures, he has completed his spell, 4 overs not for 46. Both bowlers really taking some tap right now. Northerns will look to find a way to stop the runs as Central Gauteng Lions going at 10s. This one is in the air and is hit straight back to the bowler, and the first wicket for Northerns, 82 for 1. Dicholo Sabake into the bowling attack and he gets a wicket immediately. And that is the departure of Isaac Midla, 35 of 25 with 2 fours. Breaks the opening stand of 82. Northerns finally on the board. Northerns finally in the wickets column as they get the first wicket. They needed a breakthrough to stem the flow of runs. 82 for 1, the Central Gauteng Lions, as Johan Schrober walks strides to the crease. And it seems to be a trend where they need to have 2 beatlers in either end. It seems Buhle will be the runner. That one is down the leg side and it is a no ball. It is a wide, I beg your pardon. This one is off the track and this will be a no ball. So Dicholo Sebake coming into the bowling lineup, gets a wicket off his first ball, fantastic bit, and is yet to bowl a legal ball after that. This one is straight, it's hit straight back to him. This, though, drops short of him and he cannot take the thing. Cannot take the catch. Shoba hitting it through the covers, and that is going to be one more run He is a B1 and he gets a couple more to his total. So they get 2.
Batsman number 4 was batsman number 5. So they got different things here.
No, they swapped. They swapped, and I did tell you. Maybe you were not listening to me.
Lesotho and Peta.
Lesotho and Peta, they swapped. I did confirm with Wayne. I did tell you.
But
You did agree with me that
This one is swept towards the field and fantastic work down there by Asanda Masondo as he gets down and he cuts the ball off for 2.
One got 150, one got 149.
Where?
149, 150, 149, 150. Then you got 17, you got 16. Oh, you got 16, you got 17.
Oh my God, we need to sort this out. Please get back to
No, I'm going to show you guys all of that. And then you see, Florence, yeah, you got the right idea with this direct thing. And I'll show you this. Mary, you showed me. Yeah, so, but that's the correct one. So that's more or less.
All right, end of a very, very eventful over there. Few runs coming off of that over 13. And the wicket, 95 without loss, or 95 for 1. Beg your pardon, after 9. CGL requiring 44 from 11 overs.
The wide. The wide. So it was like, Mary got 16, you got 17. That's the only issue that was there.
194.
Last ball.
So a change in the bowling attack for the northern side as Bongam Tebeni comes into the bowling attack. Here he is, right arm is coming over the wicket to Wila. In the air, this one is in the gap as well. A chase there by Karabo Petla. He will get back, he will get there, and the batsman will get back for 2. So Luanda Bitla on 42 of 29. Ironically, the team also requiring 42 runs to win at this point. As the roller comes on here at the Hyde Park High School Jimmy Cook Oval. That one is pedaled around the corner. They will get through for a single. Got it from there and I moved it there. So it's Bongam Tebeni, a P1 bowler. He bowls to Johan Schrober, who is just about ready now. 98 for 1, the total for Central Gauteng Lions, 9.2 overs. And Tebeni, Schrober down the leg side, he leaves it alone. That'll be a wide.
No dustbin, né?
And Tebeni goes against Schrober. That one is wide off the off stump and he gets some bat on it, but goes straight to the man of the day, John T. Kodza. He collects that and it is just a dot ball. Schrober. Schrober hits that through the covers and they will get through for a single. He's a B1. That will be worth 2. That will bring up the 100 for the Central Gauteng Lions. It is coming in 9.4 overs. They are only 38 runs away from victory. Wide from T20, that one. Big swing from Lande Bidla, looking to dispatch that through the covers. And here misses out. Wide signaled. John T. Kodza collects the ball. Hits the stumps and a big shot for stumped, but it is not out. This one is spiraled into the air to that man, Katlego Petla, and this time he misses the ball and it goes through his legs. That will be a boundary, 4 runs. Fantastic shot here from Lwande Bidla. He lacks that area, and that's why the fielder is there. But fielder fumbles this one, and it rolls over the rope for 4. So Gauteng very much in charge and in command of this game. Looks like they will finish top of the log. Northerns will not be deterred too much. They had a very, very big partnership earlier on, and they will finish second. They have secured a spot in the semi-final at home. This is going to be a no ball wide, and it is dispatched through the covers for 4. 50 comes up for Lwande Bidla. What a knock from him, brings up his 50. It comes off 31 balls with 6 boundaries, and Nelson is on the board. So brilliant knock this from Lwande Bidla as he continues to put the Northern's bowlers to the sword. Does not matter who or when. 1 for 1. All the ones on the board. Last ball of the over, Mthebeni. Bidla, bang! But this one will not get the legs to get to the boundary. It is Sebake comes around, and they will make it 2, and they will steal a 3rd run. Yes, they will. And Bidla will also keep the strike. More overthrows. No, just a 3. Okay, a lot of action happening on that last ball. 3 runs, halfway stage. 114 for 1. So at the halfway stage, Central Gauteng Lions in clear and complete command on 114 for 1 as we go for a drinks break. We'll catch you in 5 minutes. Okay, back from our drinks break. 25 required from 60. 114 for 1 is the score after 10 overs for the Central Gauteng Lions. Luanda Bidla is about to face the new bowler is Lesedi Lesufi. It is a no ball bowled, and they will get through for a single. Some confusion there between the batsmen, but he is sent back, and it is just 1 run off the no ball. $116 for 1. Lesedi Lesufi into the bowling attack. Johan Schrober will face. He's coming around the wickets. He hits that past the bowler, and they get through for a single. That will be worth a couple. Johan Schrober 8B1. Moves him to 10. Lesufi to Wheeler. This one is through the gap, and he hits it to his favorite spot in the field. That's the deep square leg region this time. Dealt with easily by Karabo Betla, and it will be just a single. Lesufi to Schrober down the leg side, wide. So the Central Gauteng Lions team 19 runs away from a victory, and they will get through this round robin part of the competition unbeaten. Also chasing what would be 5 out of 5 bonus point victories in this tournament. That one is in the air. It is a no ball, and they run a single, and overthrows mean that they come back for a second. Yeah. And the Central Gauteng Lions will get 5 coming through for them there. Around the wicket, Lesufi to Schrober. Down the next side, it is another wide. So as we're about to come to the end of this game, the Lions about 13 runs away from victory and from going through the round robin unbeaten. As Lesufi bowls there to Schrober, they get through for a single. They get through for a single once more. Schrober has looked very, very comfortable since walking into the crease. And Luanda Bidla on 56. He is now on strike against Lesufi. 3 balls left in this over, 11 to get. Bidla hits that 2 to the man at an unconventional backward square, about 3/4 off the boundary. He will fill that and throw it in, just a single. Masondo, the man, doing the fielding there. Schrober coming through to face. Lesufi. That one is hit through the offside, and they will get through for 1. Call is 2 from the side, and Bidla is running it, and looks like they will get through comfortably. More extra runs, and they come through for 3. That will be worth 6. And can you believe it? Another 50 partnership between 2 of the batsmen from the Central Gauteng Lions. This partnership now worth 53 runs, 22 coming off the bat of Johan Schrober and Luanda Bidla. It is 4 runs away from victory. Now the Central Gauteng Lions, they have been clinical today. Schrober, beg your pardon, that is Bidla, and he will finish it in 1 shot. And that will complete the game. What a victory for the Central Gauteng Lions. 139 for 1, 11 overs is what they end on. They will win by 9 wickets, 5 from 5. And they will top the table. They will be in the first semi-final tomorrow, taking place at the Imperial Wanderers Stadium. The Northerns will finish second, their first loss of the competition. They will play the second semi-final tomorrow. They will be at Pirates Cricket Club. Both games will be live for you from Pitch Vision. So that concludes the round robin phase of the competition for us from Hyde Park. It has been a fantastic venue for us. We started off with 135. Started off with 135 or 138, I beg your pardon, for 3 from Northerns. Boosted by 80 runs from their opener Kota and 22 from Asanda Masondo. 2 wickets coming from Muhle Beadler's overs. And the Lions chasing it with relative ease, doing that with 54 balls to spare, 61 of 37 with 7 fours. Luande Beadler unbeaten, and Johan Schober 22 of 11 as well. He was unbeaten. Isaac Beadler, the only wicket to fall, he made 35 of 26. Gauteng successful by 9 wickets. So that concludes the round robin phase of this competition, which will see the Central Gauteng Lions top the table and the northern side finishing second. It has been an honor to bring all this action for you from Hyde Park. You can catch the semi-final tomorrow, the first semi-final tomorrow at 9 a.m. on Pitch Vision from the Imperial Wanderers Stadium. But from us here, from Hyde Park, from Pitch Vision, from the BCSA National T20 Tournament, brought to you by Hollywood Bets, it's goodbye for the day.